Hello! In this video, I'm going to quickly show you two pieces of live streaming annotation software that I like to use. One is called Zoomit, the other is called Epic Pen. I really enjoy these because if you enjoy doing demos and highlighting areas on your screen that users can focus on, these will be two different tools. You're able to see it, you should be able to see, hopefully, in my lower left-hand corner, StreamDeck here, and I'm just casting this with my iPad. Behind me on the web browser, you should be able to see these two addresses. Zoomit, this was purchased by Microsoft years ago. I guess it's by a company called System Internals that they acquired. And what you're able to see quickly is it's showing you a quick little demo of you being able to draw on your screen. So if you're casting, doing your live streaming or recording, it makes it very easy for you to draw, whether it's with a virtual pencil or a rectangle, certain shapes. And on the right hand side, this is Epic Pen. Now, Epic Pen, they do have a free version. I do kind of forget what's exactly the difference between the free and the paid version. I'm sure you get different. I know you get different features. I do have the paid version. I got it years ago, but I enjoy using this one as well. Zoomit is completely free. It's a part of this product suite that you can just download, go to Microsoft, and it just sits as an executable, and it can be in your system taskbar in that case. Now, I've paired these with my StreamDeck, so it makes it easy for me to use these tools. I'm familiar with the hotkeys, but just having the StreamDeck I think is just nice. So you should be able to see in the lower corner, again, my StreamDeck. On my home screen for my StreamDeck, I've added like hotkeys for different applications. And this pencil icon will be for my screen annotation tool. So if I click on that, here I'm able to see the different tools that I have here. The cool thing with Zoomit is that you do have the ability to record your screen, and I've added a hotkey for that. So let me go ahead and just go to my regular desktop. So you can see this. And let me go back to my, there we go. I have some hotkeys that are probably interfering right now. But I've added hotkeys. So you have a pencil, you can have an arrow, you can have a circle, and I know you can have a square. I guess I just removed that from my hotkeys, unfortunately. The thing that I like with Zoomit is that you can actually zoom in on a portion of your screen, which I think is very nice. So very helpful, especially when you have a higher resolution and things might be a little hard to see. You can add that, and let me go back. Again, I think I have some hotkeys that are interfering. If I press the escape key, that will remove out of zoom mode. Let me open up an IDE such as PyCharm. It might be a little easier to tell. And let me open up a sample application. So there you go. So let's say you have some code over here. If I go into Zoomit, I can hit this key. I'm there. I can actually zoom in on a portion of my screen right here. What I like with Zoom is that you actually have three different zoom features. You have zoom, so increasing that level of zoom on your monitor with a pen, so that's like zoom with pen. You have a live zoom where you can actually still type while you're zoomed in, and then you have the ability to draw without zooming. Right now, I should be in a feature where it allows me to zoom, and then I can immediately start drawing right here, which is what I like. I'm sorry, I think some of my hotkeys are interfering. If I press this key, well, actually, these keys, some of these arrow keys, I actually have with Epic Pen. With Zoomit, if I hold down the Shift key with my mouse, then I have the ability to create like a line. If I hold down the Control key, there is a square. If I hold down the Tab key, there's a circle in that case. If I press the escape key, then I'll come back out of zoom mode. Things will be erased. I can then go back into zoom mode. There we go. And what I like is that you can change the colors as well. So it defaults to RGB, red, green, and blue, which I think that might be the only colors that you can select. So I can start drawing by just pressing the left mouse key, and notice the mouse icon is red. If I press G, then it will be green. If I press B, it'll be blue. And then again, I can start drawing. Then I can press R to change my color in that case, and then G to change my color again. And then once again, I can add like the Shift key for like a circle. control key for a square. So it's very easy in my mind. They also have like a black screen and a white screen mode as well. So let's go in here and I'm gonna press the escape key to erase everything. What I can do with Epic Pen, I have the ability to come in here and I can do the same thing. I can add a pencil and the icon of your cursor will change. And so we can have it there. And you can zoom in and out. And I have these as hotkeys as well to reduce the size of my actual drawing in that case. And then I can go in and press circle. And there we have that. And I've added paint buckets too. And I'm not sure why my Stream Deck is like changing. I'll have to figure out what's happening there. But then you have shapes as well with Epic Pen, which I really like. And I can change it to yellow. And what I like with Epic Pen is that I don't have to hold down these additional keys. I can just press the keys that I want. Like I have an arrow over here. The thing that I like about Epic Pen, at least from the arrow perspective, is that with an arrow, it goes out from my drawing space, whereas with Zoomit, oh, try that again. With Zoomit, if I hold down the Shift Control key, the arrow starts where I drag it from. I'm not a fan of that. That's just my personal preference in that case. But you can get arrows in Zoomit as well. And again, I'll escape. And the drawings that you're seeing right now, these are the drawings with Epic Pen. To get those to, I can erase them individually with this erase icon. And I also have a hotkey for erasing everything as well, which is what I really like in that case. I don't have the hotkey on my Stream Deck, but if I hold down Alt-Shift-D, that's the hotkey that I made. Then with Zoomit, I can just start drawing normally. And then I can, once again, I can hold down the additional hotkeys such as Shift with my mouse, Control with my mouse. So I don't necessarily need both of these tools. I do like having the option of having those. And then again, and because I'm in draw mode, draw without zoom, I can still zoom in with my mouse, a wheel by up and down, but it doesn't look like I can move left or right, which is, unfortunate. But they give you 3 levels of zoom, which I think is really cool. So again, escape to delete all of those. And once again, I'll have to figure out why my Stream Deck keeps going back to the other profile. It wasn't doing that earlier, but it is what it is. But yeah, I like kind of having these 2 tools. It makes it nice to focus on the areas of content that you would like. If I hold down, let's see, Control-Shift-B on Epic Pen, this gives me a whiteboard. So I can still do the drawing here. I still draw around, which is what I like. And then erase everything, and then Control-Shift-B to come back. I press my mouse icon to come back to my regular setting. For Epic Pen, if I go into my live drawing mode or my zoom drawing mode, I can press the K key to go into my drawing mode. I'm sorry, to my my blackboard. In that case, and I can still draw, so that can get rid of everything else on your screen while you can focus on this content again, and I can still change the colors. It just takes you some time to get used to these tools and the different colors that your tools can be, but I like that. Go back, and then you can see, then exit. And then again, you can do that same thing if I come back in and I do the Epic Pen, which is one of these tools, and I press Control-Shift-B. And you can change these hotkeys, which is what I like. So I can do like a very terrible drawing of some character here. Come here, little nose, little mouse. I don't claim to be an artist, and I never will. Come over here. And then maybe I'll change that color from the hair to blue. All right, something like that. And then you can take like a screenshot or something in that case if you need to. And then I can just erase these things individually, or I can erase everything and then Control Shift B to come back into my regular mode. So these are two cool tools that I do like to use. Again, do apologize on my Stream Deck. I'm gonna have to figure out why it kept going back. It shouldn't have gone back to the main home screen, but this does make it very nice and easy with these tools to come in here, focus attention. Right, so maybe focus on this line of code in that case. So I think both of these tools have a purpose, and sorry about that. So I am playing around with both of these tools currently, and I like having them paired with the Stream Deck. Of course, as you get used to your hotkeys, you probably won't use the Stream Deck as much. And let's go ahead and clear that out. Go back over here. Yeah, and depending on your application, some of your keys might interfere. So that's kind of important to realize. If you have keys in one application, so you might have to try to do some combinations of hotkeys to figure out what might work for you. I do like that with the Epic Pen, I can just do that zoom or the live zoom or the regular zoom, and just pressing the left mouse key I can start drawing, and then I can use some very simple hotkeys, like I said, such as Shift to draw a line, Control to draw a square, Tab to draw a circle, and then Shift Control to draw an arrow. And then the different colors as well. RGB is what they use to have those different colors. So I necessarily don't, I can see where I don't need both of these tools, but being able to play with both of them, I think is really cool and great. And then here's the whiteboard from Zoomit itself. And again, you can just start drawing in there, draw some type of character. All right, or anything that you want in that case. And Zoomit does have extra features as well, such as being able to auto type from a text file or from your clipboard. I haven't found a great use case for it, to be honest, but it's nice that it has that additional functionality. And then it's nice that this button here, it can record your full screen. So if you're able to see these little this orange rectangle, that gives the ability to actually record my full screen in that case. And if I hit that button again, it's going to ask me where to save that file. So you can pre-record your live annotation as you're working through something, and then maybe use it in a video down the line. So I like that that feature is built in. It's not built into Epic Pen, but of course, if you're using other screen capture software, it's not a big deal. It's just nice that it's actually built into that. So I just wanted to quickly show these live annotation tools that I use. I will develop a longer form video for these, but quickly kind of wanted to show how I use these with the Stream Deck. So appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Take care. Catch you in the next one.